You are about to witness 10 mind-bending moments that if they weren't caught on camera, you wouldn't believe happened. Shout out to Underworld for this video, man. Let's get into it.
Volcano in Malaysia that took a group of hikers by surprise.
What's coming out of that
a wild
shit?
landslide in eastern India that nearly took out several buildings. To a mysterious tree in Alabama that left 3 arborists
What the hell is going off that tree, bro?
scratching their heads. And a group of determined boaters that quite literally pushed an island away from a bridge. Here are 10 mind-blowing moments caught on
Goes up to
camera.
Underworld, bro. Goes up to Underworld.
North Adams is a small city in the northwest corner of Massachusetts. They're only a few miles from the New York and Vermont borders. In fact, they're much closer to Albany than they are to Boston. Most of the city is built along the Hoosick River, which flows 76 miles from the Cheshire Reservoir.
Bro, how are there roads like this in the US, my guy? Why aren't there railings beside it? Do you know how much, bruh, the accidents that must go down here are insane, and they just be letting anyone drive on it. Nah, can't be Nigeria, my guy. Can't be Nigeria.
To the Hudson River in Stillwater, New York. On January 13th of 2018, a local named Eric took his camera down to the river.
Is
It
that
was a
shit frozen
warmer
over?
January day, which caused the frozen river to thaw and break apart. He captured the stunning moment when giant sheets of ice broke apart and crashed over a short waterfall.
It's like, no, not the under, like the side. How do I explain this? Y'all are seeing the video, but I want to explain it. Certain parts of the ice broke, like upstream, yeah? And then they got under the ice sheets that were still kind of formed, but still cracked, regardless. But the under of the ice sheets was still flowing water. So they got under the ice sheets and they kept on breaking in and getting under, breaking in and getting under, and they are flowing down. Oh, now I get what he's saying. Oh, okay. Look how thick they are. Look how thick the individual broken out sheets are. They are like, nah, bruh. Nah, man. How did this even start? How do you even start this kind of chaos, my guy? How do you even begin to start this kind of chaos, my guy? Oh my days.
Clearly, Eric is one of those guys who appreciates how satisfying Mother Nature can be. It's interesting how the surface ice remains intact while smaller chunks float underneath.
Yeah.
Of course, the ice sheet was no match for the waterfall up ahead. Events like this can get dangerous, though. They can cause...
when they break off, where do they go? Like, when they break off and now they are down the waterfall, where do they go? Because it doesn't melt instantly. So does it just keep going and eventually hits warmer water and just melts? That's why floods happen, bro. This stuff like this is why floods happen. Number 9.
Birmingham, Alabama is the state's 3rd most populous...
Why are all these things happening in the US? Hopefully the remaining 8 aren't US related, because how is every strange thing happening in the US, bro?
city behind Huntsville and Montgomery. It's home to nearly 197,000 people and a group of tree cutters with an incredible story. What began as a typical cutting job quickly turned into a viral video. The crew arrived to chop a dying sweet gum tree on December 5th of 2021. According to our cameraman Mike, a cavity at the top had caused the tree to rot from the inside. The trunk filled up with water, leading to this stunning phenomenon.
Oh. I mean, now they explain it, it makes sense. Now they explain it. Basically, the inside of the wood started rotting and created a hollow spot. Rain fell, and just kept on filling it up. So they cut it open, all that water from the trunk, from the inside of the, just kept pouring out. Now, seeing this without that explanation, I'm going to assume Jesus is coming. I'm going to assume the world is finally ending. I'm not even going to stay there for an explanation. I'm going to a church. I'm going to get baptized, drink the communion, man, anoint myself in oil to God. Bruh. That's a lot of water. Wow. That's a lot of water. Wow.
That's great. Welcome.
He's just happy to be there. Bro, that's a lot of water, bro. Yo.
Oh, wow.
That must have been filling up for a good while, man.
Sweet gum trees are native to warmer regions across North America. You'll recognize one by its spiked fruit and 5-point star-shaped leaves. They kind of look like maple leaves. Now, while trees are constantly sucking water up from the ground, it shouldn't gush out like this. Mike thinks that water filled the gaps as the tree rotted. When they chopped into it, it was like opening a dam. Water gushing from the trunk could also signal wetwood, a bacterial disease in trees. The water will turn yellow or brown, produce gases, and take on a foul odor.
Wait, trees get sick? Since when did we get that update? I thought, trees get sick. Interesting.
Every year, local boaters gather on Lake Chippewa in Wisconsin to perform a one-of-a-kind task.
That's an interesting name, Chippewa. Lake Chippewa. Who names this shit? Who names all these lakes, bro?
Wind at their backs, they use their boats to push a floating island away from the mainland and a bridge connecting the east and west sides of the flowage. This island isn't an actual island. It's a bog, or a wetland of soft, spongy ground made of decayed plant matter called peat. But this bog is unlike any other. It is massive, sporting a thriving ecosystem of trees, greenery, and local fauna. It's easy to see why you might confuse it for an island in the middle of the lake. In May of 2000...
If you step on it, do you fall down into the water, or it's strong enough to hold human weight? Things like this, I need to check it out for myself. I'm gonna be there jumping, hey. Is it like quicksand?
2022, camera crews decided to document the community's annual housekeeping chore. Watch how these boats work together to push the bog away from the bridge. According to the boaters, it's all about getting the bog in the right spot. If they don't, it'll float back toward the bridge in a few days. They'll go from around 9 a.m. to 12 noon trying to position the bog. Unfortunately, it snared on some rocks this year and couldn't go any further.
Why don't they just cut it off?
These are crucial for the environment. According to National Geographic, they store enormous amounts of carbon through a process called carbon sequestration. Peat bogs all over the world sequester about 200 billion tons of CO2. That's why the Chippewa locals are more than happy to move the bog several times each year rather than destroy it.
Alright, Square, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's good for the environment. You feel me? It's good for the environment. I was of the opinion, bro, just cut it into the energy y'all are using to push it, just cut it into smaller pieces and let it pass under the bridge and go on its merry way. If it combines itself somewhere in Antarctica, it combines itself. But hey, I guess they need it.
After a 20-minute trek through the Tabin Wildlife Reserve in Sabah, Malaysia, you'll come upon a soccer-sized mud volcano. Various kinds of wildlife like to visit the area. When the volcano isn't erupting, it serves as a tasty mineral lick. Thankfully, the animals know to run away when the mud starts flowing. On September 18th of 2022, a group of guides and tourists were on their way to birdwatch at the volcano. Then, all of a sudden, they heard a loud bang, and bubbles began popping from the ground. They watched from the observation tower as mud quickly filled the area.
Mud volcano. Now, I think I've seen everything. I think I've seen everything. Mud volcano. Now, you can see the steam coming out that joint. You can, like, if you go back, you would see steam pop out of the mud dome or whatever. Is it hot? If you go put your feet in that, does your feet get burned off? Yo, that is hot. You can see the steam. Yo. Oh. Yeah. That's how I be after a day of eating stuff without names. Yeah.
According to Lawrence Chin, general manager...
The earth needed to shit.
Manager of Tabon Wildlife Holidays, nobody was in any real danger. The mud was safe and not hot at all. Getting stuck in it would probably ruin your day, but it wouldn't burn or hurt you. That mud is full of delicious minerals that attract animals to the area once it hardens. Even though they can erupt violently, mud volcanoes are generally harmless, according to the USGS. The mud that erupts is usually cold, if not slightly warmer than the ambient ground temperature.
Oh, that makes sense. I swear, if all volcanoes were like that, we would be having a
Panama City
blast.
Beach is a coastal resort town on the Florida Panhandle.
Well,
They
back in the
claim
US.
to have the world's most beautiful beaches due to the sugar white sand. It's no wonder vacationers flock to the area every summer. But one group of
Bruh, if you think I should go to Florida when I eventually get to the US, tell me in the comments. You know what? Give me a list of cities I should visit in the US when I eventually go there. Because I'm going to go. I don't know if I would stay because y'all niggas be on some interesting shit. Y'all be moving different in the US, bro. I was raised in Africa. I was raised in Nigeria. I would be thrown in jail.
beachgoers got more than they bargained for on April 10th of 2021. A woman and her family were sitting in their rented condo when they got a tornado warning. Tornado, they thought, but we're in Florida. Well, that tornado was actually a giant waterspout forming deep in the Gulf of Mexico. Our camera woman had never seen anything like it, so she began recording. Little did she know, the waterspout was heading right for them.
It's coming right for us.
I don't get it. What's going on here?
Video right now. This is like my dream come true.
It's coming right for us. Let me take a video. It's coming right for us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Video. Bruh, you don't even know.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I feel you.
Now, if you're trying to see a waterspout, which is basically a weak tornado over water, Florida is the place to be. They're more popular around the Keys, but can easily form further north in the Gulf of Mexico. It's not unusual for Floridians to see between 400 and 500 waterspouts each year. Sometimes
what is a waterspout though? Like, what is it? How does it form? What is it? Someone explain to me what that is. I don't get it. Is the water sprouts upwards? So, bruh, I can't even wrap my head around it.
You can get lucky and see a cluster forming offshore. While they are weaker than tornadoes, waterspouts can still cause damage. This woman's video shows how rough the waters get as the waterspout passes through. It's not something you'd want to be caught in.
Number 5.
Soldotna, Alaska is a small city on the Kenai Peninsula. It's home to about 4,300 people and 2 pyromaniacs who tried to light a frozen lake on fire.
That's something I would do. I promise you. That's something I would do. It's frozen. Let's set it on fire. Why not?
On February 10th of 2015, our pyros came across an odd sight. There was a giant bubble of methane gas trapped under the ice. So they did what any normal American would do. They grabbed a pickaxe and a lighter and decided to film a viral video. To their credit, what they captured was they trekked back out.
Nah, these are my spirit animals, bro. They are doing everything I think about, bro. Because why not? We made a gas cylinder. Why not try it out at night? But the problem is, it's gonna be dark. If shit goes wrong, you can't escape. You can't escape.
Their trusty pickaxe and lighter to put on a show.
Yo.
Yeah. Big one.
Woo-wee. Look at that joint. Yo. Look at it go. Look at it go.
Oh, Jesus.
Bro said Jesus.
Hit it. No. Oh my
Bro,
God.
be careful, my guy.
Hit it.
According to NASA scientists, these lakes are called thermokarsts. They form as more of Alaska's permafrost thaws along with rising temperatures. Permafrost is ground that's supposed to stay frozen year-round. When it starts melting, giant ice blocks in the ground also melt and collapse several feet. Water, along with bacteria, invade the sinkholes left behind. It's like opening a freezer door and letting microbes eat all your food until they decompose. As they decompose, they release flammable methane gases. You can see the gas bubbles popping up when the lakes thaw. When they freeze, the gas collects near the surface.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sikkim is a landlocked state in northeastern India, wedged...
Bro, who are naming the states, bro? Sikkim, Chibaba, bro.
between the countries of Nepal and Bhutan. They normally worry about earthquakes and floods, but powerful storms off the Bay of Bengal can still...
I know I did what? Pakistan, India, Thailand, and China are in the same. Even Nepal, Bangladesh, they are in the same region. Bro, am I dumb? Am I? Bro, am I dumb? Y'all should tell me in the comments if is that the UK? Nah, UK ain't that small.
pack a punch. In late May of 2021, Cyclone Yas made landfall in Odisha, bringing winds and heavy rain to areas around northeastern India. It weakened the foundation beneath a newly built retention wall, ultimately triggering a massive landslide.
Yo. Yo. Oh, I hope no one got hurt. Why is bro recording like he knew it was gonna happen?
The landslide narrowly missed our camera person's house and the shack on the other side. From what we can gather, the wind and rain weakened the concrete barrier. There's also a road on the other side of that wall. Thankfully, nobody was driving by. If you look closely...
You see what I'm saying? They shouldn't make roads like this, bro. They shouldn't make roads like this.
You can see someone running away toward the upper left side. They must have seen the ground beginning to fail and knew to hightail it out of there. Unfortunately, landslides like this are very common in the mountainous regions of India. They're highly prone to torrential rains, and less than ideal construction means the infrastructure doesn't hold up well. Guiyang, China is the capital city of Guizhou province. It sits about 3,600 feet above sea level and is home to nearly 6 million people. They're a big science city and the main commercial hub of Guizhou. You'll find many Western companies there like Burger King, H&M, and Starbucks. But if you were in Guiyang on March 16th of 2023, you'd find nothing but hailstones raining from the sky. According to one local man, the storm opened up out of nowhere. Some people were dining outside when the hailstones ruined their meal.
Nah, this is so dangerous, bro. God bless Africa, bro. We do not experience stuff like this. And I'm so glad because I promise you we don't know how to deal with it. It would break your windscreen. It would break your windows. If one of those things hit you in the head, you're out. You're out. Yo. Yo.
Another
Cars
man
are
was
buried.
driving home when the hail began pelting his car. It fell so quickly that he had to...
You see what I'm talking about? That's so dangerous, bro. Look at the dents it's making in it. Bro, that would ruin your vehicles. Imagine people that do not have a garage to park their cars in, bro. People that park outside, bro. You'd be they say it happens frequently. You'd be changing your car's body like like 3 times a year, bro. Oh my days, bro. Nah, you can't even say, I swear, let me cover the car up to protect it. Wait, what you want to use on cover? You want to build a stone wall up? Bruh, come on, bro. That's
to
terrible.
use a shovel to bail himself out. He claims the hailstones were as big as ping pong balls.
Yo.
Unfortunately, they weren't as light as ping pong balls.
Yo.
Chen said they piled as high as 8 inches in some places. They damaged trees and branches on the way down, not to mention hundreds of people's cars. Fun fact, the largest hailstone ever recorded in the United States fell in Vivian, South Dakota on June 23rd of 2010. It measured 8 inches long and 18.2 inches around. That's about the size of a 10-pin bowling ball.
What?
The Capuchi Glacier Lake hiking trail.
We got another weird name, Capuchi. Oh, we're still in the same region. That's the last one. Afghanistan is close to Pakistan. Bro, I'm a clueless human.
Trails in Kaski, Nepal are the perfect escape from any busy life. It sits about 8,350 feet above sea level. Now, while that seems high, it's actually the country's lowest glacial lake. The hike still takes 5 nights and 6 days to accomplish. A group of hikers made their way up on January 11th of 2021. A few made camp near the water. One guy played the guitar while the others gazed upon the stunning lake. Then they all heard a loud rumbling coming from the distant mountain.
Run. Bro, how are they recording, my guy? I'd be home calling them like, hey, yo, bro. You see what just pulled up? Nah, bro. I didn't wait for y'all, bro. I was out of there. Bro, I saw the smoke and I was smoke. Nah, bro, I'll be out of there, my guy.
Oh my god. What timing
They are having the time of their life, innit? They're just recording.
I'm in the boss personal land.
Bro, run. Oh my god, it's getting closer. Run. Yeah, run. Is it dangerous? Bro, it's literally right there. Have you thought about running? He said, oh my god. This people, you're an interesting human. You are an interesting person. For you to stay there recording. It doesn't look... I guess it doesn't look scary.
Yeah.
Okay, they're still kind of far.
Oh yeah, buddy!
They're having too much fun for somebody that can end them. I'm guessing it's like a landslide, but with snow. Broski is running with. Homeboy said, "Who is the dude still in the tent?"
Lucky for them, the dangerous part of the avalanche happened off in the distance.
Yeah.
Most of the ice and snow
Avalanche, I
settled
said
on the mountain.
landslide.
What you see coming toward them is a thin wave of frost and snowflakes. While they aren't in any immediate danger, moving was still a good idea. You never know what Mother Nature is going to do. The name Capuchi combines the words ka, pu, and chi. Ka means snow or ice, pu means breaking down and sliding, and chi means landing on flat land. Whoever named the mountain probably saw an avalanche and thought, I have the perfect name. Jinan, China is a prefecture-level city in Shandong province. It's among the oldest cities in the region, having played a critical role since the earliest days of civilization. Today, it's among the most important economic hubs in China. But, like the rest of mainland China, they are highly susceptible to powerful storms coming up through the Yellow Sea. On June 30th of 2021, one such storm arrived in town. Wind speeds topped 89 miles per hour in some areas, breaking a local record for the fastest winds ever recorded.
It's pushing
Footage
cars
from around the city puts how fast that is in perspective.
It's pushing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my goodness. Bro, God bless Africa, bro. I'm so glad we don't have to deal with stuff like this. Oh, bro. It's peeling the paint off the building. What? That's a high pressure. That's a pressure blower, my guy. That's like compressed air. Who are these people still trying to ride their bikes? Bro? Park that joint and go to your family. And that's down. That. Go to your family, my guy. It's cooling. The grandma should leave. Oh. Oh my days. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, now that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible, my guy.
As bad as it looks, no major injuries were reported on the ground. While we can't put a dollar figure on the damage caused, we imagine it was pretty steep. Winds that fast put the Jinan storm on par with a Category 1 hurricane. This storm may have been the remnants of Typhoon Champy, a Category 1 typhoon that petered out around June 27th. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. With that, thanks for watching.
Y'all should tell me which of these videos you want me to check out. But look, man, that was an interesting video, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Those were... wow. Those were... wow. Actually, I'd never believed there was a mod volcano if I didn't see it on record, bro. That's mad. But look, y'all should tell me what you thought about it. Tell me which of the disasters was your favorite. And yeah, without further ado, go subscribe to Underworld, bro. Subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this one, more reactions to videos like this. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna have to sign out. Your offer is gone. Deuces.